I did it! Woo! Hey, everybody. Welcome to Playlist Live. You guys having fun? Come here. ShayTards, are you gonna get on the drums? All right, how's everybody doing this morning? You awake? This is cool. Got a booth right there in the middle. Nice. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. There's no couch. So we're gonna do some question and answers. You guys got some questions? No? Cast some G, come on out. There he is. Okay, so that's how it's gonna work. Cassim's gonna come out and take questions from you guys, and he'll probably say funny stuff on the microphone.
Can you guys hear me?
It's on.
Okay, so I'm gonna come out, and I'm just gonna pick whoever. So if you have a question, raise your hand for Shay or the kids, or lovely Colette, and I'll come to you. All right?
Yeah, go on out there.
You guys pick the first.
Okay, raise your hand. Who wants right there in the middle? Go down there. Cass, go out there, right there in the middle.
Blue?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's got a question.
Hope you guys have insurance.
Thank you, everybody, for coming. We really appreciate it. You guys want to say anything?
Hi.
All right, go ahead. Sorry.
Okay, hold on. Are you guys ready?
I'm ready. Go.
Your name. Question from Beth in the audience.
How do the parents deal with all these people knowing their children? You know,
Hold on, we have a couch. What was the question? How do parents deal with what?
like there was one video where the kids had gone to school and you came home and he said, "Oh, my teacher knew me."
Right.
Yeah.
We, the teachers actually, because we travel a lot, and so I always get phone calls from their school telling me that they're skipping school. So I always give them crap about it, and then I say, "ShayTards, your school's calling me right now. Here, answer it." And he's like, "I don't want to answer it." But they do pretty good. I mean, we don't really like go to the school and be like, "Hi, we're the ShayTards, so you need to treat us differently." We actually try not to tell people about our videos, so that.
I guess I was more about people approaching them, like in a store or something.
Yeah, it happens. We get recognized on the street and we get pictures. It's funny with, these guys are used to it. They've grown up, being recognized in public and stuff. So, like we'll be at the mall and I'll go in a store and I'll look out the store in the mall and Colette will be out there getting pictures with people, and then ShayTards will come in. I'm like, "Who are those people out there?" Oh.
Thank you.
I'm gonna shut up now. RockTard wants to talk.
Oh.
Can you say hi? Here, ShayTards, drop a beat real quick. Why you guys pick another question?
Hello.
I'll let you pick another one.
Right behind you, there's a question.
Wait, here?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. What's your name?
Rose.
Hi, Rose.
Hi.
I thought that was you.
I know, I was like, what kind of question is that?
Okay, so first of all, I love you guys. You guys are like my inspiration, and
Thank you.
what do you think is an appropriate age for your kids to get a YouTube channel?
What are the terms of service? 13?
Yes.
I'm contractually obligated to say 13. So all of you underagers out there, keep thumbs up in my videos.
I think when they're old enough that they can start taking care of it, because we don't need another channel to edit and upload for, definitely.
Yeah, when they can, I don't know what the age is yet, we'll see. It'll probably depend on each kid, how, mature they are with it, but they're gonna have to run it themselves. Daddy isn't editing and uploading for them. They're gonna have to go through that. So I don't know, we'll just wait and see. I want it to be as long as possible.
What if one of them doesn't want to pursue a YouTube career? What are you gonna do?
That's too bad. They shouldn't have been born in my family then. That's their fault.
All right, next question. You pick, but make sure we're going all over.
Oh yeah, we should. Right here, this guy. Yeah, you, yes. It better be a good question.
Here we go. Coming over.
Do not ask pirates.
This is Peter.
Ninjas.
Hi, Peter.
Hi. My question is, how did you start out on YouTube?
How'd we start?
How'd you start?
Well, I found YouTube one night and I thought, I have a video of me and my wife's unitard. I wonder if people would like that. We just started making videos. We found out what YouTube was.
That's terrible. You're telling people that's how you started YouTube? You're discouraging hundreds of
I'm watching RockTard step on the cushion. We started YouTube by just, putting up the stuff that we thought was fun and entertaining, and it kind of caught on. Your microphone's off.
Hello, hi. We started doing it as a hobby, like just doing fun skits with our family, and then we started getting more views, and we're like, oh, people actually like to watch us. This is really weird. Let's just keep doing it. So we just kept going, and here we are. So weird.
Good question. Thanks, Peter. All right, pick another.
We got one, let's see, right here up the front. We got some early comers.
Right here?
Yeah, right here. The CTFXC shirt on
Oh,
there.
there we go.
Yeah.
Hi, what's your name? Oh, thank you.
Okay, I love you guys.
Just take the mic. Go ahead.
Okay,
No.
what was your first moment that you guys, like, it really struck you that you guys are huge? Like, what was the very first moment?
I don't think
Great
it
question.
even has.
The first time we ever got recognized was probably about 6 months after we started, and we were in Utah at a minor league baseball game, and all my family was with me, my mom and dad and aunts and uncles, and this girl came up and said, "Are you Shay Carl?" And I said, "Yeah," and she got my picture, and then all my family made fun of me for like the next day. They're like, "Oh, are you Shay Carl?" And so I was like, everywhere we went, my mom and dad were giving me crap. So that was the very first time we got recognized out in public. It was like, whoa, there's people are actually watching.
What
this.
did Colette think about that? Because I know you're always happy to meet people and all that crap, but what about the rest of the family?
What do you think, ShayTards, about people seeing us out in the world and saying hi to us? Do you like that?
It's cool and it's fun.
It is cool.
There
fun.
you go. There's a question
Next
right
question.
here, Cass.
Which one?
Right there, this guy, he's waving his arm
Got
around.
it. I see you. I see you, buddy. Okay, what's your name? Hi, Sean.
I lost 100 pounds and I'm still sweating.
Hold on. It's a Megatron trying to contact us. Hold on a sec. Okay, what's your question, Sean?
I was wondering, are you concerned about the kids getting the fame go to their head? Are you concerned about them being like cocky and stuff like that?
Right, last night we were talking about that actually, and I don't think it will because, when people get famous or whatever, it's like, it happens to them, but our kids have almost kind of like grown up with it in a sense, so I don't think it'll change them,
Yeah, they've had experiences like at school where ShayTards, for instance, went to school one day and he came home and was like, "Mom, am I famous?" Because there was one kid in his class that was just like, "Oh my gosh, ShayTards, I love you, I watch every video," and he was like, "Whoa." And then the other kids in his class were like, you're not famous. Are you famous?" And so he was really confused. Like, he came home and goes, "Mom, am I famous?" And we just explained to him, like, to a certain group of people who watch our videos, you are an example and they look up to you, and so you are famous to some people, but you don't want to walk around being like, "I'm famous." So we try to teach him to be a little humble and to just understand, there is a group of people that look up to him.
Awesome. All right, where's the next one?
Good question. Right there. Just Cassim, you pick who you think looks coolest.
Okay, I'm gonna go on this side because we
Yeah,
have
we gotta switch it up.
Sorry. I know. I'll be back. Okay.
Right here.
Okay, what's your name?
Amanda?
Hi, Amanda. Question.
Oh, so it's kind of for the girls, because I'm the younger sibling, so I know that I would always want to match my older sister, and it drives my older sister crazy, and I wanted to know if Princess Tard didn't like when she matches Baby Tard.
I couldn't hear it. What was the question?
She wanted to know if Princess Tard gets angry when Baby Tard matches her clothing, right?
Yeah. Because my sister always got angry at me.
Come on, Princess Tard, talk to us. All right, the ShayTards are over forever. Subscribe to me.
Trust me, you don't want to get her talking because then she won't shut up.
Oh, that's not true. Here, you want to
Here's
tell
a
him?
good question.
Okay, where am I going?
I like it.
There you go. There's your answer.
She likes it. She doesn't mind it. Some days she does, but
Okay.
then I just let her change.
She's right there. She's been right there.
Okay, here's a question from.
Rachel?
Hi, Rachel.
Hi.
Question.
What are their real names?
This is Thaddeus. Gregory,
No.
Veronica, and what's her name? I can't remember. I forgot the kids' real names at this
I
point.
thought that they were the real names, and I was really confused.
What's that?
I thought that the Tard thing was the real name.
It is. It is ShayTard.
Well, you should kind of talk about that because you did that. You made a name. You gave them names, and these names now are etched into their DNA forever.
That's one question a lot of you guys have is if we call the kids the Tard names off camera, and it happens a lot where I'll, well, one, I forget their names too because I'll be like, I'll call them all different names, but we call them the Tard names just because, like, I forget sometimes, and I'll be like, ShayTard, and then I'll say his name, but yeah. That was one thing we did at the first just to kind of, I guess, protect our kids, mostly in the comments. Like, I didn't want to see their names being bashed in the comments, you know what I'm saying? So I kind of gave them those names at the first kind of to protect them a little bit. And then as they get older, if they do want to get online and they do want to be YouTubers and they do want to do all this crazy stuff that we're involved in, then that'll be up to them to, like, give their name to the world or whatever. So for now, I mean, I know that it's out there and their names have slipped and stuff, but it's kind of something we've done just to kind of protect them.
Here it is. There it is. That is okay for people that can't
sorry
see.
that I lost 100 pounds because that tattoo is obsolete now.
What is this supposed to be? A freaking rest in peace Billy Mays tattoo or something?
There's a tattoo. I know you guys can't see this, but this gentleman has a tattoo of Shay and himself. Right? Is that you? Or is that? Okay, yeah, it's like a very skinny Barack Obama, but it's a real tattoo. How does that make you feel, Shay?
When I saw you at the tattoo shop getting that, I was screaming, "Don't do it! Don't
I know.
But I
regret it,
am
you
very
regret it.
I do not
flattered.
regret it at all whatsoever.
Thank you.
I would totally.
Thank you. I was
Hey,
very
ever since you
flattered
told
that you
me,
did that.
sorry for cutting you off, man. I don't want to cut you off, man. Anyways, ever since you told me, like, it's up to you to decide how things are, I've been doing nothing but being positive. And that's how I'm going to live my life, positively. I'm done being negative. I hate being negative. That's all I want to do is be positive, and you really are an inspiration to me for that. That is the reason why I
appreciate it.
have this tattoo.
Thanks, man.
That's awesome.
Thank you. Give me a round of applause.
I am coming this way.
Keep the questions.
Anyone else have some tattoos of Shay or the
I gotta,
kids?
I gotta get a picture with that later.
Okay, I'll go over here. You had a question? What is it? What's your name?
Ryan,
Hi, Ryan. What's your question?
what editing program did you start on?
What was it?
Movie Maker?
It was Windows 06. Yeah.
Shay used to use a PC, and we used to give him so much crap
I
for
used
it.
an abacus to edit my early videos. I was known, like the first year of YouTube, I was known for like the worst editing on YouTube. I remember
Just up until like 6 months ago, or whenever you got bread.
Well,
Yeah, so now my
he
editing's
never-
gotten great now that I don't edit.
Shay never had any training or classes or anything in computers in general. So he was really starting from scratch, just did the best he could. So I'd say he did pretty good.
Yeah, I don't know how I got through formal education, literally having taken no computer classes and no typing classes. The only computer experience I had before YouTube was playing the Oregon Trail in 5th grade. And I always got dysentery.
Alright, I'm coming over here. Alright, hold on. Right here. Okay. Lady in gray with the Maker Studio shirt. What's your name?
Marina, and I'm
Marina.
from Puerto Rico, and I came all the way here to see ShayTards dance.
Oh, you gotta dance now. She came all the way from outside the country.
We were working on a little move earlier. Should we try it? I'll give you a little beatbox. Ready? Ready? What about I got my socks on dance? I got my socks on, I got my socks on. You want to do it? He's shy now. He's not so much of a dancer. And he's a reader now. He likes to read. He's read all of the Diary of a Wimpy Kid books. He's like on the 3rd Harry Potter book. So proud of that boy. Should we let him read The Hunger Games, or is that too graphic? What do you guys think? Yes? No?
Okay,
He
I got
says
another
yes.
one. I got another one over here. You ready?
Go ahead, yeah.
I'm right here.
Hey, Cass, you just blended in.
I see you, man. I see you,
bro.
Okay.
I see you, bro.
What's your name?
Nicole,
Hi, Nicole. What's your question?
can you sing in the parking garage?
You want to sing in the parking garage with me? Ready? In the parking garage, in the parking garage. That's a song. Every time you go into any acoustical place that has good acoustics, you should take that opportunity to either yell, scream, or sing. So just a life tip for you. Next question, right here.
All right, here's another one.
Okay, go ahead.
Hi, so you guys talked about how your extended family kind of teased you a little bit for getting recognized. What was it like telling them, oh hey, I'm on YouTube?
My parents? Right, I remember the phone calls from my mom all the time. You need to go back to school and get a real job. She's always like calling me with suggestions for jobs, but over time, once, you know, I let them move into our house, they thought it was cool.
That sounds pretty cool.
It was pretty cool, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, at first they were very skeptical. You know, my mom was, I don't know if she was like thinking I was going off the deep end, but...
I know, it took both of our parents a little while to warm up to the fact that we were making videos online. They were like, what is that all about? And most people still don't understand it, but they watch sometimes now. He wants to really say something.
All right, here we go. Alan.
Shay, first of all, congratulations on the weight loss.
Thanks, man.
You look jacked, bro. Jacked. ShayTards, this is for you, man. I hear DJ has been practicing his dance moves. Are you willing to go rematch dance off?
Do you remember last year when you had a dance off with DJ?
You want to do that later, man?
We'll save that till the end. Is he here? Is DJ here? We'll save the other dance off. Here's a question. Go ahead. Yell it out. What do you want? How many bottles of Vita Coco do I go through in a day?
A ton.
A lot.
Seriously.
I love coconut water.
Costco loves that.
I got one over here.
Go ahead.
Hi. So I got a question for some of the Tards who have names like Baby Tard. Do you ever think of changing those in the future? Teenage Tard?
Toddler
Puberty
tard. Obnoxious tard. Yeah, she's not so much a baby anymore. But I think in our hearts she'll always be Baby Tard.
What about Sun Tard?
Sun Tard, you want to change your tard name?
I don't think they can hear you guys very well.
Oh.
Yeah. Go ahead, next question. I don't know. Probably not. They're stuck. They're stuck.
Deep answers from Shay. Hi. Kate.
Hey, I was just wondering, did you bring your medal?
I didn't. I was gonna bring it, but I didn't. They're surprisingly heavy.
What medal?
My marathon medal.
Oh, enough with the marathon, dude. I'm so tired of that.
You guys, Cassim was there at the finish line, crying his eyes out when I came through, and he's like, "I love you, man."
I stayed for like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, I got another question.
Okay, what is your favorite part about doing YouTube and being on YouTube?
Honestly, my favorite part is the opportunity to, because as we do this, as we are YouTubers, and I've kind of like come to realize that this is my job now, this is how I'm providing for my family every day, it kind of came to this weird realization in my mind where I'm like, well, what am I doing? Like, this is my career? Like, am I offering any value to the world at all? And so like, in asking myself that question, it's like I always get into those, you guys know, I'm like, you know, the believe in happiness and all the motivational talks, because I'm trying to like add value into our videos and not just us scream around. But I think honestly my favorite part is the change that we've been able to make in people's lives. You know, just people who say they want to have kids now and they want to have a family someday. They didn't think that you could have a happy family. So I think just sharing what we have, our family dynamic, and seeing the change in people has probably been the coolest. It's been the most rewarding, where I felt like not only is it fun and we're getting paid and it's a dream come true, but we're actually being able to help people and make a difference. So you just feel better about yourself, you know what I mean?
Yeah, just reading through the comments from all of you guys and just feeling inspired. Rockshard really wants to talk.
All right, I'm coming over here.
I bought a karaoke microphone for Christmas, and these kids fight over it all the time.
I got one up front here.
There you go.
I just wanted to say I love the whole Tard family, but Mommy Tard is my favorite. And I just wanted to know how you stay so positive, and how even no matter how hard of a day you're having, you always make a point to feel like make everybody else feel special. And so I wanted to know how you stay so positive and inspirational, especially since you have him as a husband and you have to keep up with his craziness.
Oh, thank you,
Good
first
question.
of all. That is a good question. I mean, some days I do struggle with, naturally everybody does, trying to stay positive, but I think it's just about perspective. Every day bringing it back to, look at my life. I'm so blessed. I have a wonderful husband, a wonderful family. My kids are all good kids, and it's just perspective every day, thinking about not all the things that I have to do or need to do, but all the things that I have and have accomplished. I don't know.
Great.
I think I'm pretty lucky.
We all find Colette very inspirational.
I like that part about the husbands. Talk more about that.
Always.
I love you,
Okay,
baby.
I'm right here.
Where'd
right
you
here.
go? Oh, right there.
I'm sitting down.
Sitting down with the crowd.
Amongst the hoi polloi. All right, here we are.
Next
Question.
What's your craziest fan encounter that you've had?
It's a good
One
one. He's got
day-
some crazy ones.
Craziest fan encounter. One day I came out of my house and there was a guy outside of our house with a folder of all of our videos, titled, dated, and then like a descriptional paragraph of what happened in those, all documented for me. Like when I came outside of my house, like, hey, I just thought you might want these for your records, and I was like, thank you, please don't kill us. So mostly we've actually had all positive experiences. We haven't ever had like a weird thing happen, but everybody's just always been super nice and positive. So luckily, we still have all of our appendages and stuff.
Yeah. Good question. Thanks.
There's one right here, this guy, he's jumping up and down.
Here I come. Who? You? Okay. That's not a guy, I think that's a girl. Hi, question.
You guys went to Universal last year, or where are you going this year?
What's that? I can't.
You guys went to Universal last year, where are you going this year?
We don't know. We were driving by Disney World on the way here, and all the kids were like, we want to go there. So I don't know. Where do you guys want to go? Harry Potter or Disney World? He wants to go to Harry Potter. Back to Idaho. I don't know. I think the I don't know, honey. What are
We'll
we
be
gonna
in
do?
California for a while.
We'll probably be in California for a while. Honestly, because I love the beach. Like Venice Beach right there, my rings, that's where I lost almost all my weight. Like the 80 or 100 pounds that I lost, all of that fat, you can just go, it washes up on the shores right there in Venice. So go check it out. But I have this like connection with it now for some reason where it's like, that area kind of like changed my life just because I ran up and down that thing in the sand and the boardwalk. So I think eventually we'll go back to Idaho because our family's there, but we'll probably be in LA for a while.
Right now it just makes more, I don't know where you are.
I'm right here.
Oh, thank you.
But her question is from this one.
I think it just makes more sense for us to stay there because we are doing so much, like with Maker Studios, and just doesn't make sense for us to move back, business-wise. So, and the weather,
We're gonna get my parents to move out to California. We're just gonna get everybody to move with us, so then we don't have to worry about the back and forth.
We got another one right here.
I have a question for Katie Lett. What are your favorite color pants to wear?
Oh, the blue ones. I love cobalt blue. It's like my absolute favorite color in the world right now. So that's
Well, glad you could wear them today.
what?
I'm glad you can wear them today.
I should have, huh?
All right, question. The man in the jersey. I'm coming. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna put my butts in your faces. Okay,
You
here we
guys
go.
all look fabulous today, by the way. Thank you for being here.
What was it like meeting Dave Ramsey? Because my parents did the same thing you guys did, and it changed our lives.
I'll tell you what, Dave Ramsey is probably like my one role model that I just like totally look up to. It was amazing. We hadn't actually had dinner with him, and it was one of those life moments where I remember, driving around in my little truck, 6 years ago, first hearing Dave Ramsey. If you don't know who Dave Ramsey is, he's an author who talks about getting out of debt. It was great. It was amazing to meet the man who I totally kind of patterned a lot of our business and life after. And I'm actually running the marathon with Dave Ramsey in Nashville on April 28th.
Oh,
so
brother.
Cassim will be there with his Shay marathon shirt on. Rooting me on.
Okay, I got another question right here.
Yeah, was there ever a time you doubted yourself while you were losing your weight? Was there ever a time you just...
Oh, about losing weight? Yeah. Every time I come across a cheeseburger, I doubt myself.
What did you do? How did you stay off the burger?
Here's what I figured out, is you gotta work out. You can't, because there's so much deliciousness out there. if you just try to lose weight by eating healthy, it's gonna be tough. So
I remember watching you go through your weight loss, and you kind of had this gradual kind of decrease. But until you started running, you didn't. You just started blowing through the lbs.
That was it.
Yeah,
running.
Yeah, exercise.
It's tough because it took me a lot of years. There's a lot of Shay loss videos out there, like, okay, I'm gonna lose weight, but it's all about not quitting because it really is. You know, it's hard. You just gotta keep doing it. Stack those workouts on top of each other and run. If you run every day, you can eat whatever you want. It's awesome.
Oh yeah, time for 2 more questions. I'm gonna do one here and one there. Cool. So everyone else just be disappointed. Okay, here we go.
What was it like to be pied in the face by Charles?
What was the question?
How was it to be pied in the face by Charles?
Twice. It was,
great.
I felt like I was drowning in butter. That second one too, when I flipped my head out of the water, it got me good. Straight up the nostrils. And then I smelled fermenting dairy for the next 48 hours.
It was really gross,
It's great.
actually.
Yeah.
The way he did it the second time was so beautiful.
So smooth.
Wasn't it?
So smooth.
Okay, here we go. Question. One final question. Let's do it.
Okay, so like what's oh my goodness, okay. So like what's everyone's favorite song?
Favorite songs to wrap it up.
What's your favorite song, Princess Tard?
Thank you.
I don't know yet. She has a lot of favorites.
Right now, you know the song that we had in the vlog the other day, honey. You should sing some of it.
Storm coming.
This is our favorite song right now, and I'm gonna have her do a cover of this song, whether she likes it or not. You guys need to go to Mommy Tard's channel and tell her to start singing. He likes the Justin.
That's his favorite song. ShayTards, what's your favorite song? I got the moves like Jagger.
Do you want to sing some of it? ShayTards is actually in an after-school rock band class, and they're performing that song, "Moves Like Mick Jagger," and he's learning to play the guitar.
Hold on, Baby Tard wants to sing her favorite song.
He's busting some moves right now. Look at this.
Watch out for the head spin. It's coming.
Katy Perry.
Katy Perry.
Yeah.
Selena Gomez.
Favorite singers?
You got one more question?
No, I think that was it.
You should sing. I think you should sing that song.
I think you should sing it with me.
I hope you sing it.
When that storm comes, let it wash away. When that rain comes. That's just a little sneak peek.
All right, you guys, we're gonna be here all week. Come up to us, say hi to us, get pictures. We'll take pictures and sign your foreheads. And then we're gonna have another thing tomorrow with me and Cass, and we'll have another question and answer period. Thank you guys so much for coming, for watching our videos, for everything. We appreciate it. Thank you so much.